Okay, let me hit my vape real quick.
Everybody hit the vape?
I don't have a vape.
Vape, and let's get fucking started. The demise of Ellen DeGeneres' career is connected to 9/11, and we're gonna tell you why. This is straight ballin'.
I am Whizzerlive the third, and I just realized I spelled ball with 2 B's.
Where?
What?
Where did you spell?
Where?
On my screen. Not the screen that we're all seeing, just my own personal private little... I was looking up balls on Google.
Why were you looking up balls on Google?
Because I needed a sufficient image of balls.
Why? Okay.
What balls are we talking about?
Like basketballs or like...
It's like, it's an old man holding a basketball. You'll see it one day.
One day?
As long as it's not like somebody's balls, I think we're good.
Oh, yeah, no. If it was anybody's balls, I just put mine.
Oh, okay, cool. Perfect.
Yeah. So who's next?
Okay, I'm Ciara, leader of Ciara Nation.
Bruh.
The best nation. That's all I have to say about myself. I didn't miss my balls.
We won the war, by the way.
Well,
once.
We're tied. But
We're tied.
We're tied, yeah.
Curb Stomper.
Oh, brother. I'm Kirby Zneout, and I'm probably the most normal one in the group.
That's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, honorable mention, Lulu's my mood. Broke that finger
Delulu.
Shout out to Lulu.
And our honorary member, Julian.
Yes, Julian Loveless.
Yeah, Julian Loveless, yes.
Because we can't pronounce it.
Because what is it? Como?
Meow. I don't know.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow. That's why he gets his attention. Psst, 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 psst. Meow. He's a cat. He's our mascot.
He's low-key so cat
mascot.
Julian is so cat coded, I fear.
He is cat coded. He's like a furry, but like
what?
a Dan and Phil era furry, you know?
A furry?
Yeah.
Okay. Furry is actually insane.
I guess I really can't call anyone a furry because I do have fox ears and fox paws and a fox tail. I was Nick Wilde for Halloween.
So you're a furry.
I'm not a furry. I just appreciate the art.
Wizard, do you have something to say to the class?
Do you have something to admit?
No. Is this a court of law? I plead the fifth. I don't want to talk without my lawyer present.
Look at my lawyer dog. I'm going into jail.
I'm actually representing myself, and I'm just like only half here, so.
Real.
Bro's blasted.
At
Look at my lawyer dog.
9 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. Anyway, Ball's group chat backstory.
Yeah, our backstory. Okay. So, our backstory is that we're supposed to just be an Uno group chat, and it evolved.
Because we yap.
We yap and we move on.
We don't move on. Yeah.
No, we never move on.
No, we've never moved on.
We're stuck here, actually, forever.
If we said your name in the group chat, it stays in the group
chat.
It's
over for you if your name's in the group chat.
Oh yeah, if your name is in Ball's group chat, you're cooked, brother. Like
you're so done.
You've done something criminal.
You've done something terrible. We may not know it entirely, but
you've done something. And I definitely almost shouted out some people just now. So let me keep this
beep.
bleep bleep. And
shout out to
This is turning out to be a shit talking podcast.
Good. You know what? I've been watching Tana Mojo, so I'm kind of like in the mood, you know.
We're in our canceled like podcast era.
Yes. This is the canceled balls chat.
The canceled balls chat. Fuck you.
Guys, we're gonna get canceled before Lou can even be on the pod.
Oh yeah. We can't get canceled. We have to have Julian on one day.
Yes.
That's so you might have to get that out, I fear.
It's fine. We'll have maybe one day we'll have cut clips, like a compilation of shit.
Yeah. Shit talking compilation.
Yeah, cancelable balls group chat moments.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
and then we come out and be like, notes app apology.
Sorry for talking shit
Sorry,
about you on the podcast.
Podcast.
I guess I was thinking of pen.
Podcast. Okay. Do we need to tell more of our lore, or are we set?
I think that's pretty much it. We're just kind of like, we're a group of
We're just
little
three-
gossipers.
Yeah, we're just 3 dudes for real. Like,
For
just chilling.
real. We
feeling like
just
a villain.
straight vibe.
Well, we're 4, but right now we're just 3.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's like 1
One-
o'clock in the morning for the other one.
Yeah, and one day we'll do a midnight sesh for us. And a morning sesh for Lou.
Svesh.
Shut the fuck up.
Ah,
Okay.
me.
Me.
Oh,
Maybe.
brother.
Anyway, Ciara, do you want to tell us about this 9/11 thing?
Okay, yes. So shout out to Morgs for sending me the lore on this. It is based. Okay, it starts out with the whole like Gerard Way.
Right.
Watching Second Tower fall. We all know about that. But if you're listening and you don't know about that, I'm going to tell you. To my best knowledge, and if y'all can fill in anything that I missed, that would be fabulous. Because like I loosely know about it.
Yeah, I don't
but
think I can say I'm like a deep diver on this topic.
Yeah, like I haven't deep dived in this topic, and so maybe I should have done that. But notes app apology for not deep diving.
It's the first episode. We'll do research later.
Yeah, this is our first episode. If you're mad I didn't do research, shut the fuck up, okay? Shut up. Okay, so Gerard Way watched the second tower fall, leading him to create My Chemical Romance. So we know this. For My Chemical Romance. So going from that, Stephanie Meyer, who's the author for Twilight, said that their album 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge was a big influence on writing the Twilight books.
Shocker.
So, right. So these all end up connecting. Okay. After this, E.L. or L. James, I don't know which, I think it's E.L. James, but they wrote a loosely based fan fiction of Twilight that turned into 50 Shades of Grey.
Nice.
Right. So, 50 Shades of Grey, also connected to 9/11. Really funny for me, actually.
It's kind of crazy, just like the most horniest thing on the planet is also connected to the biggest tragedy in America.
The worst thing to happen, like, very terrible thing to happen. Also, I just want to say, I know that 9/11 was a bad thing.
Very serious.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
for
this
sure.
as a LOL, like, I'm not downplaying it, I guess, but I'm just saying, like, yeah. Okay, back to it. The movie starred Dakota Johnson. So this Dakota Johnson went on the Ellen show after all of this.
Oh,
and-
okay.
Yes. So Dakota Johnson went on the Ellen show and called out Ellen for being rude to her. And then people started to dogpile on Ellen because Ellen was a horrible person.
Right.
Really bad to her staff, really bad to her guests, etc., etc. All of this stuff basically unraveled from that. So knowing this, if 9/11 never happened, would Ellen DeGeneres have gotten canceled?
That's interesting. Because, yeah,
Yeah,
without
would we,
9/11,
like-
we wouldn't have MCR, we wouldn't have Twilight, we wouldn't have 50
Right.
Shades of Grey.
So, this, like, butterfly effect will always interest me for this reason, because if it brings the thing of, if this one thing didn't happen, would all of the things that have happened ever happen?
Right.
Goes for, like, everything in, like, your personal life, too. Like, if I didn't, like, make my Discord server, we wouldn't be friends. You know what I mean?
So that
So
was the
yeah.
biggest mistake of your life?
Yeah, so I regret this every day. So I should have never made that Discord server. I'm actually deleting it tomorrow.
Yay!
Hooray!
Who cheered?
3
Me,
cheers
I-
for the end of the server.
Woo! Just kidding.
Like the?
Like the water
What?
park?
What?
Who the hell is Water Parks? Do you think Water
I don't
Parks has
even
any
know.
connection to 9/11 at all?
Um.
I mean, surely
Under-
he was inspired by MCR at some point. I know he likes
That's a-
Fallout Boy.
Yeah.
That's actually a great question. Wonderful question.
Wait, no,
The nine.
because he does, because Mikey Way was doing bassist stuff for Water Parks on, like, some of the albums. So
Right.
without 9/11, we wouldn't even have water parks because we wouldn't have Mikey Way doing that shit.
That's actually
The
crazy.
9/11, the water parks pipeline.
Oh my god. So now not only is this the 9/11 to Ellen pipeline, it's also the
Pipeline.
9/11 to water. Shut the fuck up. It's also the 9/11 to water parks pipeline. That
It's hard to say, I get it. We should just call it the
yeah.
water pipeline.
The water
We should just call
pipeline.
it the pipeline.
The pipeline, yeah. The 9/11 pipeline.
TM. Trademark it.
Everything that's happened because of 9/11.
That's a lot of stuff, honestly. I mean, like, the whole
I know.
country was completely torn in half for, like, the 4th time.
Right.
We're still facing the
Oh, I'm sure.
consequences of that shit. I mean, I feel like if 9/11 wouldn't have happened, people would be in way more support of Palestine right now.
Right.
Just because it's
Mhm.
entirely fueled by racism that they won't.
Mm-hmm.
Speak on
Right.
it.
I will speak
And
on
cook.
it.
Speak on it.
I'm in the kitchen, bruh.
Bro
You
is cooking.
Bro gonna start a fire.
The kitchen is on
We
fire.
didn't start the fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
The like 9/11 happening and all these things happening is actually like thinking about all of this stuff happening afterwards and what couldn't have happened is just crazy to me. Like
I wonder how
such a
different the
big
world would
thing
be.
happening. Yeah, like the world would be so different. I ponder what would
I
the
ponder
world
something
be like.
terrifying. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
brother. No.
I don't like
Put the
21
mic
Pilots.
Put the
Actually-
mic down.
Yeah, put the mic down, bro. You're done.
I don't support Tyler Joseph.
I was such a big cookie in middle school.
I was like
I
a
was too.
wannabe because I was a hater at first, but then they released the Cancer cover, and I mean now it sucks, but at the time that was like revolutionary, dude.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this might be controversial, but I still like that cover a lot.
Oh, I still think it's a good cover. I just don't like when people are like, it's so much better than the
Right.
original.
You can
No,
never
like,
compare
I-
it to the original, and the
No.
emotion that comes from the original, because you can't just
Right.
replicate what they were feeling at that time. But it's a
Exactly.
good cover. It's just not.
Yes. It's a wonderful cover,
Yeah.
but I feel like with covers of songs, I've never like seen a cover of a song that like was better than the original, I think.
I think there's some Nate Wants to Battle covers that I think are way better than the original. I'm gonna be honest. Like he makes really good All Time Low covers because it kind of sounds exactly like All Time Low without listening to All Time Low.
Yeah. Well, also fuck All Time Low.
Exactly.
Yes.
So if there's like a cover to that, that's great.
Exactly.
But, like,
he also made some great Five Nights at Freddy's songs, so it was just like a bonus.
yeah. Well, I guess I didn't have a lot more to say about the 9/11 to Ellen pipeline, I guess.
I think it's so hilarious that the creator of Twilight wanted MCR in the movie so bad.
Oh yeah, and they
Right.
like
he was
refused.
like, fuck you.
Yeah, and then didn't they do a song for Yo Gabba Gabba instead?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So good. I heard that in turn, I think they released a song like kind of dissing her, but I don't remember what song it is.
I feel like I
don't
know what
if
you're
it's or
talking
not.
about, but I don't know
think
what the
it's-
song is.
I think it's like hold on, I'm about to find it. I
Yeah.
think it's like Vampire Money or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah. That because
Yeah.
Morgs actually sent me that, but I didn't put it in this.
I think
Little-
one day we should do
stuff.
like a deep dive into band beef. Cause like that's been like a topic on the
Listen.
timeline lately, and I don't know anything about like what happened with like
Taking
Fall Out
Back
Boy and
Sunday?
Hey Chris even. Yeah, or Taking Back
Bro.
Sunday and like what
Taking
was
Back
it, Brand
Sunday
New?
and Brand New.
Leave
No.
a review on the pod if you want to hear us talk shit about beef between bands. Leave a 5-star review on the pod
But-
and we'll talk shit about the bands.
I want to do a deep dive on the beef between Pete Wentz and Katy Perry because I want to know what he did to that girl. Like, what did he do to you?
Did they date?
I don't know, but didn't she release that song?
You're so
don't-
gay.
Yeah, you're so gay.
I don't know if that was
Occupy
ever.
yourself with your
I
internet
personally
job.
do believe that story because I think it's really fucking funny. I don't know if there's like proof to back it up, so we should do a deep dive on that one day and like debunk
Yeah.
it or like
Yeah.
whatever.
Just a whole Pete Wentz episode, I fear.
Oh, Pete Wentz's
That makes-
lore alone is so bad.
That checks out. Loki, that checks
Yeah.
out for us to
Yeah.
do that.
The Pete we'll just have Pete Wentz on.
Hey.
Yeah. Who wants Pete Wentz on the pod?
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Time
That's
to start
real.
emailing. Time to start.
That's, you know what? Look at what Ryan Ross did. He literally just emailed Pete Wentz. Didn't
Why
really
don't you
get
just-
him personally that far because Brendan Urie sucks, but you know.
Fuck Brandon Urie.
Well.
Why don't you just call him up? Like,
I'm sure it was easier back in like the 2000s or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I wasn't really.
I was still like shitting myself by the front door when fucking Ryan Ross was out there making his dream come true.
I love Ryan Ross. Shout out Ryan Ross. For
Shout
real.
out Ryan Ross.
Ryan Ross. Man.
Ryan Ross, the man that you are. Come
Pa-
back.
Yeah.
Come home.
If you can hear me, please save us. Like, Ryan Ross, if you can hear me, please save us right now.
Save me, Ryan Ross.
We just pray to Ryan Ross.
Praying to Ryan Ross.
He's the Jesus for gay people.
Literally.
That
Emo
is
people.
so true. You know what's another great topic for a thing one day?
Hmm.
The religious implications in water parks. What do I know about it? Dog shit.
Yeah, but we could do our research.
Exactly. I'm
Sure.
sure there's some parksies who would love to fucking info dump on that shit.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
It can't be any of the weirdos though, because I bet you if we tweeted about it, we'd get so many replies being like, "Oh,
We're
blah, blah,
so
blah, blah."
popular.
That 100 replies easily. Like, you never made your pun, wizard.
Oh my god! Where is it? Oh, 9/11. Fuck.
The 9/11 to Ellen pipeline.
9 Ellen. 9 of
Wow.
9
I was
11
wondering.
11
9
Ellen.
Ellen.
It kind of doesn't work verbally, I don't think. 9 Ellen. It just sounds like there's 9
Ellen.
Just
Ellens.
put it on the screen.
9 Ellens, that's my worst nightmare actually. Nightmare blunt rotation, Ellen
9.
DeGeneres. Nightmare blunt rotation, Ellen DeGeneres, Jojo Siwa, Elon Musk.
Wait, speaking of JoJo Siwa, there is a Roblox game. And it's like Escape the Karma JoJo Siwa.
That's
Like
hilarious.
specifically
That's
her.
banger.
We should talk about Jojo Siwa real quick.
Let's talk about
because
JoJo Siwa, because I love
Yes.
talking about JoJo Siwa.
Jojo Siwa, like, first of all, when she said, I want to make a new genre and said gay pop,
Elton
Oh.
John has been around since the 70s.
Lady Gaga, Haley Kiyoko, like,
Oh, fuck
First
yeah.
of all, like you could never be
Chapel
them.
Roan, bro.
literally, like, there's so many people already in this, like, genre of what you want to call gay pop.
And
that, like,
let me say something. Let me say something.
and speak on-
Karma is not like a gay song. There's no implication of any relationship whatsoever.
Karma's a bitch.
Should've known better.
And also, why are you saying Karma's a bitch but you didn't F around? Just swear.
Right, like, just
Say
fuck.
fuck. Just say
Just
fuck.
wait until I drop the F bomb. Drop it,
Ew.
JoJo.
Drake guest on my
Ew.
podcast.
I have a cousin who acts exactly. I mean, I haven't seen her in a good 5 years, so maybe she's matured at this point. But she looks like JoJo Siwa. She acts like JoJo Siwa. Like, just in the way that they're so confident that it makes you want to punch them in the face.
That is so sick. Literally, if I ever saw somebody acting like JoJo Siwa, unironically,
Backhand.
like, no, literally, I
Nope.
feel like I would not be
Bomb
able to
them.
myself. Bone them.
Bomb them immediately.
Oh, I thought you said bone. I was like, well,
No.
maybe-
Well,
no. Well, no.
let's take a step back.
let's not
So-
bone people who act like JoJo Siwa. That'll just encourage them.
Honestly,
Yeah.
when JoJo Siwa came out, it was like, it made sense. because you look at her and it's like, yeah.
Well, you
And
grow
then
up in an environment with other girls surrounding you. You're so close with these other girls. I think half the Dance
Yeah.
Mom girls are gay now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also the like lesbian drama that she was in, like immediately
Crazy.
after she came out, was actually nuts. Cause
Yeah.
I was up to date on that shit
Wasn't
whenever
she
it
hanging
was
out with
happening.
Jesus? Is that her name?
Oh,
The
It's been a hot second.
psychological facts that you should know, and like she's in the
the one that
mirror.
got canceled.
Yeah, for being extremely racist. Like
Yeah.
brutally fucking racist.
Oh, I'm sure.
Still has millions of followers. Still gets sponsorships.
Which is, go figure.
Oh, I'm
though.
sure.
Everybody, I don't think anybody has truly been canceled. Like, because everybody, if you already have like such a big following,
Right.
you're not going to like lose that following. Like, you're losing a lot of followers, but you're not gonna lose.
I think the
that, like-
biggest I saw get fully canceled, and I mean, you guys aren't even gonna know this name, but just Ryan Haywood.
Yeah,
And
I don't know.
yeah,
Who that is.
and he was just like a guy in a like YouTube group. Like they would play video
Right.
games and shit together. They had millions of like subscribers and whatever, but he alone probably only would break like 90K. So he still wasn't even huge. It's very easy to cancel somebody like that.
Yeah, well,
Right,
even
yeah.
with the people who've done something so super fucking bad, like Jeffree Star and James
Right.
Charles,
Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson,
Shane,
yeah,
ugh,
all
this-
of them, like they still have their following. I literally saw a YouTube video of James Charles, like doing like a review on something because he's still
Right.
kicking on YouTube,
Yeah,
and
he's still making
Yeah.
money.
it had like millions of views. Same with Jeffree Star. I don't even know if Shane Dawson's say what the fuck.
I think Shane's kind of a weird anomaly because I think the people who just stick with him are really just the OG fans who saw nothing wrong with his behavior in the first place. So he still
Yeah.
has like that following, but I don't think he can grow. I don't think it's
Well,
possible.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, well, Shane Dawson put out a YouTube video 2 months ago, and it has 3.2 million views.
What did he used to do? Like on his like when he first started doing his docu-series.
I don't even know. This is on conspiracy theories, and he did one 6 months ago with Jeffree Star.
Yeah, they're still like best
That's the
friends.
thing. That's the
Which is-
thing. It's just like
So I just started blasting Shane Dawson in the middle of the podcast. That is my bad.
well, deserved.
I mean, it was like
Yeah.
half a second. You wouldn't be able to know. Let's see. Like the secret beauty world of Jeffree Star and all that had 30 million views, and he's down to 3.2 million views.
Yeah.
And his
The
older
one on
solo
TanaCon?
videos. Oh, the
The
TanaCon.
one about TanaCon, yeah. That one
TanaCon is crazy.
No, yeah, that was insane.
I still love it.
Yeah, so I'm looking at his old YouTube videos, and they're hitting like 20 million,
Right.
22. His accountability video from 3 years ago has 22 million views. And then immediately
Holy
after that,
shit.
his views dropped down to 7.2 million, 4.6. This one has 3.9 million. And it just keeps going down from there.
Right.
So he's not even breaking like the 5 point anything. Like he's not breaking 5 million anymore at all.
I wonder how much money he's making at this point.
I don't know.
I really don't. Mm,
The
Honestly-
the drop from 22 million views to 7.2 million
That
is
has to
absolutely
hurt.
insane. That like if I was a YouTuber and I dropped from 22 million views to 7.2, which is still a lot of viewers, but like that would fucking suck. Dude.
Right. Like I would honestly just quit. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't see
I'd
a
kill
future in
myself.
that anymore.
Yeah, like you're going like this is I'm like looking at his page, like his YouTube right now, and I'm like looking at all the views, and it's like insane looking back at how many views he was getting. Like TanaCon got 18 million views.
Right.
When he became Jeffree Star for a day, that's 32 million. The Secret World of Jeffree Star,
God.
52 million views.
That one was huge. That like relaunched his career at that time.
I know.
Yeah.
That one was crazy. But even before that, he was getting 23 million, 25 million, 36 million, blah blah blah. And he still has 19 million subscribers, which is actually crazy to me.
Yeah, that is actually fucking nuts.
I'm looking at Tana
I know.
Mojo's account. She has 5 million subscribers. I don't know what she
Well,
used
Tana
to
stopped
perform.
posting. Tana stopped posting for a little bit, and just recently posted her like Coachella vlog, which I was actually
Right.
watching tonight. But she used to get millions.
I just started playing it. Oops. Yeah. I mean, she's
Tana,
like, you know what? Good for Tana Mojo, because she is sober now, and
yes,
Yeah.
she's killing it. She's funny as fuck. She looks, I mean, I think she's still fucked up, like, in December, but I think it was literally just, like, she was a bad host, and people were tearing her throat apart.
yeah. We should get Tana Mojo on the podcast.
Let's get Tana Mojo on the podcast.
Let's get Tana Mojo on the Balls group chat podcast. I actually think that would be hilarious.
Does she have a podcast with Trisha, or are they
No,
just
she has a podcast with this girl called Brooke. I don't know her last name.
I don't either.
Yeah.
It's the Cancel podcast, but they've had Trisha Paytas on.
Trisha's probably the most common guest. But she
Okay,
just
yeah.
kind of
That's
hangs
what I
out.
thought.
But also with Trisha Paytas, with her, she's gotten canceled so many times.
Trisha
Like-
is so up and down with me because it's like she doesn't do these small mistakes when she fucks up. It's like
Yeah.
she
She
works
makes
towards being
huge
so
mistakes.
good, and then she does this giant thing, and it just like sets her back so far. And I'm so
Yeah.
on and off with how I feel about her.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel. Like I just feel like okay, this might be a little. Actually, I don't think it's controversial. I think she does things to get canceled so she gets the clout back.
Oh, she knows how to stay relevant.
Yeah, she knows
Very
how to
good
stay
for
relevant
her.
for
Yeah, she
sure.
does.
Because I mean, her YouTube videos don't touch 1 million views at all.
Right.
So I guess to stay relevant in a sense, she goes on like podcasts and shit.
Yeah, she's very big on the podcast scene.
Yeah,
I mean, she's
but
always
nobody's
been all
watching
over
her-
the place in Hollywood.
Yeah, but nobody's watching her YouTube videos. But her YouTube videos are about like her child and like
Right.
that. And who's watching that, honestly,
Right.
besides moms? I'm not interested, sorry. Also, like, influencers becoming parents and then making their whole account about their kids.
Very
Oh.
interesting choice.
Wait,
That is actually crazy.
It'll always, like, frustrate me a little bit because, like, I started watching you before you had a kid where you were actually putting out, like, shit that I wanted to see, and now your whole account is about your child, and I'm like,
Right. Well, and I
I
just
don't
don't think that children should ever be posted on the fucking internet.
no, literally.
Like, I
No.
regret being on the internet at even 16 years old. Like, I feel like I should have been
Right.
sheltered until at least 17.
Right. And I mean, I've been on the internet since I was 12. I
Exactly.
wasn't supposed to have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, any of that until I was, like, 16.
I had fucking MySpace, bro. That's how fucking ancient I feel.
I've had Facebook since I was like 9, but I like to play Farmville. So
Yeah, I
don't
was
know if that counts or
killing it
anything.
on Farmville.
I used when I was in foster care, I used to play Farmville on like my foster parents' like account or whatever. But I wasn't allowed to have my own, obviously, because
Right.
like one, I was in foster care, I couldn't have like
Yeah.
an account. And second of all, like I was 9.
Right.
Like,
I was
So-
probably
Mom
9
got so
when I
fed up with
joined.
me though.
I ended up getting a Facebook account when I was like 12, and I put it under my name and I friended my mom.
Oh.
Well, I wasn't supposed to talk to my mom, so a little lower dump on
Oh,
my
okay.
So I wasn't supposed to talk to my mom because she was not sober and so she just was not really in my life. But like me being 12, I wanted my mom, you know what I
Right.
mean? Obviously.
And you found a way
So-
to contact her.
Yeah, so I found a way to contact her behind my dad's back, behind my grandma's back, etc. Well, my mom, I mean, my grandma and my dad ended up finding out, and my dad like took my phone, blah blah blah, whatever. And so I wasn't allowed to have a Facebook until I had a Facebook when I was 14. And at that point it like developed to where I got other social medias, but like
Right.
even at 14 years old, like I should not have had any kind of
Exactly. Like, I was
Yeah.
running so many fan accounts at 14. Like, I had a Dan and Phil fan account. I had a Markiplier and Jacksepticeye fan account.
Yes.
trying
I
to
literally
remember.
ran, like, an LGBT fan account at fucking, like, 13 years old. I didn't even know what my sexuality was at that point. I was honestly just letting people tell me.
Yeah.
And that shit was so toxic, and I think it
Yeah.
really had long-term effects on me, but that's totally fine.
Honestly, like I grew up like maybe not on the internet, but like on the computer since I was like 6 years old.
Right.
Before I even knew what I was doing, because I would like play Toontown and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Town
But like
rips.
I should not have been able to have like unsupervised internet
Right.
access.
I think
That's real.
I think those like games like Toontown, Club Penguin, Fanage, all that, like those are cool. But at the same time, they need like way better security in making sure that they're like aren't full-grown adults talking to children on those. Because like I still
Right.
use Movie
Oh
Star
yeah, for sure.
Planet. Like I'm 22 years old. And I don't talk to people on Movie Star Planet because I'm just assuming these are all like fucking 10-year-olds. Like I do my dress
Right.
I
up,
love movies.
I be little cute, I make my little like looks in my movies, and then I log the fuck out.
Do y'all
What's your
know?
movie star planet?
You don't know Movie Star Planet?
No, what is your movie star planet?
Oh, I'm not gonna say it. I'll text it to you because it's my old name.
Okay, mine's not even my name. Mine's just a cringy username.
Yeah, I made it when I
should-
was like 12.
Yeah,
I
me
should
too.
get Movie Star Planet again.
It's kind of dead, honestly.
Yeah,
They made like a second game,
and it sucks. Like I played it.
and it sucks because they changed like everything about it. Really, like
It's a completely
the-
new game.
like the characters don't look the same. Like they have different appearance styles now, which is fine. But
Do y'all know the website? I used to play it all the time when I was a kid, but it's called like Girls Go Games or whatever.
Yes!
yes.
Okay. I used to play that religiously. It's actually I made an account on there, and that's where I got my password that I still use. I use that for literally
Oh.
everything. So
That's such weird, because that's such a niche. Like I know your password. That's a weird password to make up as a child on Girl Go Games.
I know. I was like, no way I'm getting hacked. Like I'm making this.
You were
password.
smart as hell. My password
No,
was
no
my
way
name
I'm
and my
getting
birth
hacked.
month.
I literally no, because I was like, I'm not getting hacked because okay, another little tiny lore dump. So I was terrified of getting hacked because I don't even know if this really happened. But my grandma quote got a phone call one day after I made my Facebook and they found out about it. And she was saying that somebody found me and was trying to come and get me.
Oh.
Like some random guy was like trying to come and get me and was like asking about me.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
she
like, that sounds like one of those, like, lies that made up, but also with, like, your lore, it's feasible.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
kind of
no,
makes
literally,
sense.
like part of me is like, nah, she was just lying about that. But like another part of me is like, what if that was real? Like, what if somebody genuinely like was calling my grandma's
And you'll
asking
never know. That's the fucking, like,
10-year-old
worst part.
literally, because she doesn't. I don't even think she knows. Like, I don't even think she remembers it. If I text her right now and was like, "Did somebody call and ask about me one day?" She'd be like, "I don't even know what you're talking about."
Bro.
Also, I'm not talking about the grandma I don't like, by the way. I'm talking
Yeah,
about my
not the
grandma
beef one.
I love and adore and I
Yeah.
live with right now. Shout out Linda.
Yeah.
Shout
That's my
out. Shouts out.
Shout out to Linda. She literally raised me.
I love
like,
grandmas named Linda. My grandma's named Linda, too.
It's the grandma's name Linda that can.
They
It's the
eat.
grandma. She
Well,
first of all she cooks down. Okay, she be cooking. She cooks down, bro. She goes hard in the kitchen for one. So like she'll literally text me and be like, "What do you want for dinner tonight?" And I'm like, you should make fried chicken."
Ooh.
No, because
okay.
her fried chicken, I'm telling you, is the best fried chicken. And
I'm
not
so
even
hungry now.
I'm not even saying that because she's my grandma. I've never had better fried chicken because she makes the fried chicken and then she'll make homemade gravy to go on rice and she'll make fried
Ooh.
squash. Oh, this shit is so fucking good.
Have you seen
We have-
that girl on TikTok that does, like, she made her own fried chicken with, like, all the spices and stuff?
Are you talking about Teeny?
I think so. The blonde
I
girl?
love Teeny. Yes, I love Teeny.
I figured you'd like her.
Because she's worked with Gordon Ramsay. She went on
Oh.
I think it was MasterChef or something like that, or like
Oh.
She's
Yeah.
young. Oh my
I know what you're
god.
talking about now.
she also has a cookbook, I think.
That's
And-
crazy. She's literally my
Damn.
age.
No, but she's so fucking talented too. Like
Yeah.
it's actually, and like I can cook. Like I throw down a little bit in the kitchen, but nowhere near what she's doing, obviously.
That's
And
crazy.
her mac and cheese recipe, I was gonna make it for Thanksgiving or Christmas or something like that. Actually, I was gonna make it for Easter. I ended up not even. I was sick on Easter because of House of Blues for giving us
Oh
bully.
yeah, I remember that.
Fucking shout out fucking House of Blues.
Did you see their health code violations?
Yes.
Yes,
That's like even crazier.
17?
that's insane.
Like they
And then
should be
to-
shut down.
literally, and then to be like, oh, well, we didn't find any in your the water. Of course you didn't, because you're not gonna say that you found mold in your water. Like,
Right.
fuck. That's not how
Because then
that.
they're gonna have to be like, they'd have to do damage control after that.
Right.
I mean, they still do, but like,
And then to be like, oh, well, we'll give you like a free ticket or 2 free tickets or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm not coming back there, bro. Like, water parks go on tour, go to House of Blues. I'm not going. I'm sorry. Like,
no,
not
no,
even
absolutely not.
not even water parks could get me to step foot back in House of Blues Orlando. Like, not even like I'm trying to think of somebody I've loved for a long time. Like Childish Gambino would not even be in like House of Blues, by the way, but still, like
This looks like it's not the first time it's had. I just found a news article from like 2023 saying something about it. Oh, maybe this is about a house. I can't tell. I can't find any like recent news articles on it. I only see like Parks Twitter. Like Parks Twitter talking about it though is the first thing that comes up when you see Orlando House of Blue mold.
a resident's house was full of toxic mold. That's what you're talking about, I guess.
Yeah, I think I then clicked on it and I think it's just like it took the word house.
Yeah. I'm trying to because I want to find something about it
Yeah, I
because
don't see any news articles about it.
all that's literally talking about it is Parks Twitter. Talking about the 5 to 7 people who got in the hospital because of it.
Mm.
Kind of insane.
And we weren't even anywhere near like Barricade as well.
No, we got
Right.
the water from the tap, but even that was like somebody said there was mold in like the tap or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the health code violation said too.
Mm-hmm.
How
But
did
like
they
no
even
shot they
find
clean
that?
it properly. I mean, you have to like really get in there because like
You have to take it apart. Also,
Oh,
I did just find the inspections for House of Blues. So the one in January 24th, 2024, they had 3 violations. It just said mold-like substance or slime. This was in January.
Mhm.
ew.
And then on the April 5th one, they had 17 violations. Oh my god. Let's see. I guess employees with beards weren't like wearing like nets, so their shit was getting in the food.
Mm.
There was grease and dust in all of the vents. There was a mold-like substance in the ceiling vents.
Oh my god.
Bro, we had no chance.
Also, that could also be a lot of the reason if there's mold in like the vents.
It's
That
it's
could
going
also
in your
be-
lungs. You're inhaling that.
Yeah, that could be. That makes me think that might be more of why
You were coughing.
people got. Yeah,
Yeah.
the vents because you're inhaling it and it's going in
Yeah.
your lungs and stuff.
You
Like,
guys inhaled it differently. Ice machine and bin had mold-like substance. There was mold growth on the ice machine door. How do you grow mold in a freezer, by the way? That's not possible. It's killing the bacteria.
That's very. Mm.
Like, how are you growing mold in places that mold shouldn't be growing?
right. Also, we have completely derailed from the topics.
Oh,
which is
100%.
you're gonna have so much fun editing.
I
by the way.
know. Yeah, there's probably at least 6 counts of mold, ranging from mold in the pipes to mold in the fucking vents. So you guys were just
insane.
all absolutely
Cooked.
screwed. Like,
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
cooked.
didn't Julian get sick after that show too?
Yes.
Yeah.
He had the
He was
flu.
down. Yeah, he was down for the count.
Right. He was getting his ass
He was
beat.
sick all the way until like I think he was sick all the way until San Francisco. I think
It must have been like
Yeah.
a tour curse he got or something.
something
Yeah,
like
for
that.
sure.
He got the Parksy
was-
plague.
He was
Seriously.
going through it.
Julian falling victim to the Parksy plague. Oh, I'm sure.
That poor man.
I miss them.
Should-
Raw.
Should we finish with the Joey King hate segment?
Oh yes, fucking Joey King, bro.
I'm gonna pull up Joey King's IMDb really quick.
I fucking
I
cannot stand King.
hate
I've been a
Joey
Joey
King.
hater I've been a Joey King hater since she was in Ramona and Beezus.
Exactly.
Yep,
That stupid haircut
Like-
she had, just like, oh
Like,
my
it pissed me
god.
off. I know that's such a childish ass thing to be like annoyed about, but like, how do you have such a fuck ass bob? Like,
Exactly. For so long, too. Like, she was also in Taylor Swift's music video with that bob. She was a new girl with that bob. Like, she was dedicated to the bob.
literally.
I don't think she lost it until she was in the kissing booth in 2018.
The kissing
That is crazy.
Kissing Booth was probably one of the worst movies.
Never
ever do.
saw
It
it,
was.
but yeah,
Did
I think that's
you-
really
It's
where I
so
solidified my
bad.
hate
Did
for
y'all
her.
know there are 3 Kissing Booth movies?
Yes,
Yes.
I've seen all 3. I've seen all 3, and they're all bad.
Why have you seen all 3 though?
For fun. What the hell?
I think
What am I supposed to
Kissing
do with my
Booth
free
is
time?
probably where Netflix started falling off the most. Because they were
Mhm.
at their peak in 2016, 2017 with like Stranger Things and all that and everything coming out. Then they
And then you want to
released
drop something like the Kissing Booth.
The Kissing Booth, Tall Girl, fucking Reality High.
It's because they're picking up these Wattpad stories. Like, genuinely.
Exactly. Like they're genuinely Wattpad stories that somehow got turned into novels.
Right. Like,
Bruh,
you read this
5'4".
shit, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna publish this. And publishers are like, yeah, they're gonna eat this shit up. And unfortunately, the people do eat the shit up, and then they get turned
Yeah.
into fucking movies on Netflix.
Yup.
No, literally.
Did you
I
guys
just-
ever like read original Wattpad stories? Like not fan fiction or anything.
No.
I think I did.
There was one, I think, and this is so corny. I think it was called like The Bad Boys Girl. That one got
Corny.
turned into a novel, and I want to say there is a movie, but I don't know if that's true. I read that one. That was awful.
Like, I'm not saying that all Wattpad stories are bad, because that's not true.
I read some bangers back in the day.
Oh yeah, especially from being fanfiction.
Right.
These fanfiction writers are nothing to be fucked with.
Oh,
Like, some of them are so like, God, just so good. But like, it's just the certain like stories that they pick up.
right.
They're like, why are you picking that up? Because
Right.
it's bad.
Like
Did
being
y'all-
sold to One Direction.
That's iconic. I feel like that will live on until the end of time.
Did y'all know that Joey King is married?
To
Is she?
who?
His
Who
name
is
is
she married
Steven.
to?
His name is Steven Pete or Piet. He was born May 19th, 1984.
When was Joey
Um,
King born?
1991.
Uh.
Yeah.
Wait,
When did they start dating?
I have no clue. But like that's a interesting age, yeah. But she's like 24.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's fucking
Oh.
like
He
in his 30s.
He's a director and writer, and he's known for the act, so they probably met on the act.
Yeah, so
There is this trend of directors marrying the leads of some of their like they're very young leads of their shows. Like what happened with Jade from Victorious. Like her husband, I think, was
Yeah.
a director on Victorious or something.
really.
Girl, blink twice. If you
I'm
need help.
saying.
I'll
Okay,
get you out.
this article from People says that they made their red carpet debut as a couple at an Emmy party in September of 2019.
Oh, so they've been together for a while then.
Yes, but in 2019, how old would she be? Like
24 minus. She'd be like 20. 19,
Yeah.
20.
19 or 20, and was born in 1984. Like, I don't know.
He's fucking
Something like-
like already in his 30s by then, I think.
Yeah. That's
Isn't. Hang on. What's the math here? Let me do math.
bro, Joey King and Jacob Elordi dated in 2018.
Yes, they were. That was like a huge thing
Really?
during
I
like the
did not know
Kissing Booth
that.
movies.
I did not
Yeah.
know that. I guess I just tuned out everything. that had to do with
100% a PR stunt.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah. But the Kissing Booth movies are like literally why I hate both of them so much.
Same.
Also, just
Yeah.
Jacob Elordi picking up like I heard he's very sweet and kind and nice or whatever, but
He
like
plays
the roles that he picks up,
He's
He
scary.
plays
why
the
are you
worst people.
you
he's
are
good
so
at it.
good, so good
Yeah.
at playing bad people. Like
Yeah. Like, you're a good actor, but are you too good?
Like the
Are you
psychopathy
an
of
actor?
what's his name in Euphoria?
Nate?
Nate
yeah.
Jacobs.
Yeah.
That acting actually scares the ever living shit out of me. Like I
Yeah.
can't watch Nate scenes because it's just so real.
Yeah,
The
it's so
acting-
realistic.
The acting in that show, period, is
The
actually
acting
really good.
season 1 of Euphoria was the best fucking thing I've ever experienced. Season 2, terrible.
I could not
Yeah.
watch Euphoria. I don't know. I couldn't get into it because like I don't really know why. I just like I tried to watch it because like I'm in love with Zendaya,
Right.
Yeah.
but I could not watch it for some reason. Like I just could not get into it.
It kind of starts a little slow, and it's just I don't know. I went into it with like the mindset because everybody was like, "Oh, this will fuck up your psyche and whatever," and I went into it with like that mindset, and
No.
I was just like, "Well, it's just teenagers like really fucked up. It's not that
Yeah.
dark, you know."
It's just a really like fucked up version of high school.
Yeah, and from what I hear, it's pretty accurate to LA high schools,
Well,
Interesting.
which
Okay.
I don't really doubt. I mean, LA.
Yeah, LA is crazy. Oh, so I hear.
Oh,
never
so
been.
yeah,
I
I've
hear.
never been.
For what it's worth, I've never been to LA and I don't know anything about it.
I've lived
except-
vicariously through YouTubers for a good decade.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How long have we been recording? It's about time to wrap up, I fear.
Yeah, it's been like an hour.
Okay.
It's not
So
terrible.
I feel like, yeah, this was a good little episode, I think.
Yeah, I don't have to cut a lot,
got-
just like the shit talking.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. So I put closing on here, like as a closing statement kind of thing, but I don't know what to say besides thanks for what? Thanks for listening to the pod. Like and subscribe if you fucked with it. If you
I
fucked with
hope
this
you
movie,
learned something today.
yeah, I hope we
If
could educate you.
anything, don't trust Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes, that's honestly what this whole podcast was about. You should not trust Ellen DeGeneres.
Never, ever, ever
Never trust an
trust
old
Ellen.
woman with that fuck ass haircut. To
With
be
the
honest.
bob.
With the bob.
It's not even a bob. It's like a fucking pixie cut.
Oh, well,
Never,
I was thinking about Joey King, my bad.
never
yes,
trust
never
Ellen
trust anybody with a
DeGeneres. Never trust
Never
Joey
trust anybody
King.
with Yes, never trust anybody with a bob. Never trust anybody with that fuck ass pixie cut haircut. Never trust anybody named Ellen.
And 9/11 was a tragedy.
Yes.
And I think that's a great closing statement.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I want to end with a Bible quote.
And with
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hold on.
do
Okay.
you think God knows?
No, because it was definitely gonna be a Water Parks lyric.
You been
gonna be
sneaking
from
out of
fandom.
heaven.
It was gonna be from fandom, obviously.
Oh, well, my bad. I said
Well,
I loved you to death.
yes.
So I must
So
be dead.
Such a good song.
Banger. I wish I could see it live.
I've seen it live
Nah,
twice.
nah, 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 nah.
I never
Me,
should have went to New Orleans.
okay, fandom track 15. I said I love you to death. Yeah. The joke's dead now because fucking Kirby ruined it, but whatever.
Oh, I'm so fucking sorry. Don't be
Whoa.
predictable then.
And this is the final episode of the podcast because I think we
Yes.
are breaking up.
Yeah, so this was a
Yeah,
good
fuck
short
Whizzerlive.
Whoa!
Fuck
Whoa.
Ciara Knightmaps.
Whoa! What do you say fuck me for?
What do you say, fuck me, Bo?
Next we should touch on the Drake thing, by the way.
Why didn't we talk
Oh,
about
for
Drake?
sure.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll talk about that on the next episode.
Okay.
Yeah, deep
Gotta
dive.
tune in next time.
Tune in next time to learn about Drake and maybe we'll translate it to water parks terms.
Yes. Tune in next week for the Drake controversy and how it somehow correlates to water parks.
I mean, they did play in Drake's venue.
At the end of the day,
everything. Why is it always water park?
yeah, I was just about to say that. Fuck you.
Oh my god. Hive mind. We are literally 3 of the same people.
And scene.